Orchestral music in the park shot in real time 1967 to 1972 by Syeus Mottel versus astral music shot in robotic timeless world created by AI and programmer Olivia Lax.
In the year 2199, humans had discovered a planet with a striking resemblance to Claude Monet's painting style. Captain Sophia, an astronaut with a passion for art, was assigned to relocate to the new planet. Sophia had been born and raised on Earth, surrounded by the beauty of nature, but the idea of living on a planet that was akin to Monet's work excited her. She was determined to learn everything about the new planet's culture and lifestyle. As Sophia landed on the planet, she was mesmerized by the vibrant colors and the picturesque landscapes. The people inhabiting the planet were friendly and welcomed her with open arms. They had their beliefs and traditions, but Sophia's passion for Monet's art helped her build a bridge of understanding, connecting her to their world. The inhabitants of the planet had a unique way of painting, which Sophia found similar to Monet's Impressionism. They made use of vibrant colors, short brushstrokes, and the play between light and shadow. Sophia quickly fell in love with the people and their way of life. They embraced her and taught her their way of painting, and in return, she shared her knowledge about Monet's works. She helped them refine their techniques, and they taught her new ones. As Sophia painted, she realized that Monet's Impressionism had a spiritual connection with the planet. The colors on the planet were not just beautiful, but had a deeper meaning. They represented the planet's energy, its essence, and the interplay between the planet's elements. Through her experience on the new planet, Sophia learned that art had no boundaries. She discovered that every culture had its unique way of interpreting and expressing art. Art was not just a representation of the world, but it could be the world itself. Art had the power to connect people from different cultures, languages, and beliefs. Finally, after years of living on the planet, Sophia felt like she had found a new home. She had embraced a new culture that had become a part of her. She had discovered a world where art was not just a way of life, but the essence of life itself, just like the iconic paintings of Claude Monet.
Are you confirmed? Decide.
The purple orb isn't just a superstition. It marks Earth's first visual encounter of the supernatural. It was a catastrophic event, first hidden by politics and societal problems, but some say it needed to happen. Originally, from the world of Ada, the purple orb is used to sustain plant life, celebrated as it brings back luck and fortune to its people. Big gatherings are used to honor the purple orb, as if it was a person. But what is it really? A man named Syeus Mottel, 35, started working at NASA's Department of the Supernatural Studies. His co-workers say that he's always been a little obsessed with other worlds. In 2999, he began his research on Ada, a world beyond what people could imagine. When he discovered the purple orb, Mottel wondered what else it would do in different conditions, better conditions. He then devised a bulletproof plan to steal the orb and somehow managed to succeed. On a hidden mission to get the orb, Mottel managed to persuade Harry Styles, 27, and Clark Kent, 31, to join the cause, only for the orb to be one of the worst things to happen to planet Earth. The protesting of the civil rights movement and the war was a perfect cover-up for the disaster the purple orb began to bring. Reports of people mysteriously drowning, reports of people seeing clones, cars levitating, natural disasters. When the world got worse, the people couldn't blame the government anymore. Before his timely appearance, Mottel left a letter. The purple orb is one of the best contributions of sustenance the world has had. I brought it, and it will continue to rain harm on people if need be. What will the government do when the supernatural rise? The only option is to follow the purple orb and the people who claim it. When the people of Ada do come down, who will save us? No one. It need be that way. Earth will perish along with these terrible people, and so will I when the time comes. Many protested to have Mottel arrested, but he's still reported as missing. Some say he brought a new era for Earth to thrive in, and others say it brought destruction. Only time will tell what the purple orb really is and the changes it will bring.
We've been shopping all day.
Yeah, I'm pooped.
I'm thirsty.
Look. Perfect. Cheers. How is it? You know, I really hate when you don't answer me. Only one way to find out. Hey. This is cool.
Uh-oh, did I bring the wrong punch? I'm going in. I'm on my way, guys. Are you guys okay?
We're great.
Really? I thought you guys would be dying. For real though, I accidentally gave you guys the wrong punch. We gotta go.
Oh, that makes sense. How do we get back?
Follow my lead. We're back.
That was fun.
I need to get rid of this punch.
We'll take it.
Many of us people who live in the US have been living peacefully on the streets without freedom of speech and rights. The government have been spoiling us with their education, military protection, and many more, as well as making political figures to give us hopes and believing that they are doing the right things for the citizens. Behind all of this, there have been many wars that occurred. Some of us have been blinded by this, so they do not see the negative impacts that these wars have been causing us behind the scenes. They have been causing innocent people to get hurt, and some of them have died, including children. So they decide to protest about this, and they
Power 306 New York, it's your girl Mariah Cabrera. I want to play for you some Miles Davis. Where does this music take you when you listen? When you hear the sound of his trumpet, do you see the music notes falling from the sky all around you? The vibrant atmosphere he's created, all with just a listen of the ears? Music takes us places. It takes me places I've never been to, like a jazz club in the 1970s. I like to think of it as time traveling and teleporting to a peaceful state of mind, a serenity which soothes and frees my mind. We inspire younger generations just as much as they inspire us. The joy we feel as kids is the joy that music brings. Remember the little things that made us happy as kids? Collecting balloons at every party we would go to? The smiles it brings to our faces? Younger generations are the future. Still being young, I look up to those before me. What we fight for today is for the kids holding balloons, eating ice cream, and running through the sprinklers at the park. We are the ones they look up to. We are their superheroes. Afrofuturism is defined as a movement in literature, music, and art. It uses futuristic and science fiction themes which incorporate Black history and culture. Sun Ra was an American jazz composer whose music embodied this futuristic nature and message. Sun Ra is a pioneer of Afrofuturism and continues to influence artists today. Afrofuturism has also been reimagined by female artists such as Erykah Badu and Janelle Monáe. Their music incorporates this futuristic and sci-fi themes that voice Black liberation while also honoring their culture and history. We can also see Afrofuturism being represented in comic books and movies, both of which have the same element of taking you places as music does, to space or to Wakanda. Black Panther is a form of Afrofuturism literature. The superhero is a real-life hero to many, but more importantly, to younger generations. It combines ancestral history and the future of liberated Black communities, rejecting the white supremacy and oppression, keeping people connected in this powerful, joyful, and futuristic movement, bringing the joyful light that comes so easily to us as kids, further embracing that we need to look into the past as we head into the future.
As we step into the eerie scene of nature on the planet Earth, a profound darkness engulfs everything. Once vibrant beaches, teeming with colorful creatures and glistening waters, now lie barren. Majestic mountains that were once adorned with lush vegetation now stand as silent sentinels, devoid of life. The remnants of once thriving cities and nations are now reduced to mere relics of a forgotten era. For countless generations, humans had reigned as the apex predators of Earth, their dominance unchallenged. But all that changed with the emergence of supernatural energies. Throughout the annals of history, ancient books chronicled the existence of monstrous creatures, demons, and the unfathomable forces of darkness that wreaked havoc upon the world. These nefarious entities seemed to reappear cyclically, each time assuming different forms, catching humanity unaware until it was too late. In the present state of the world, people have become remarkably accepting, their minds unable to fully comprehend the gradual transformation of their reality into a twisted nightmare. The once thriving ecosystem deteriorates at an alarming pace, surpassing the reproductive capabilities of living organisms. After several decades, the Childs, a group of young survivors, find themselves among the last remnants of humanity. However, they lack the knowledge and understanding necessary to grasp the true nature of the cataclysm that has befallen them. Their existence is reduced to a constant struggle for survival, fleeing from one catastrophe to another. As disasters become a grim routine, frustration and desperation grip the survivors. They rally together, protesting and directing their anger towards the government, accusing them of negligence and incompetence. Yet, unbeknownst to the masses, the government is as clueless as its citizens, attributing the devastation to unsubstantiated claims of terrorist attacks. However, amidst the despair, a glimmer of hope flickers in the shadows. Whispers spread among the survivors, tales of supernatural creatures spotted by a fortunate few. Witnesses claim that approaching these beings induces a debilitating faintness, rendering further exploration impossible. Yet, rumors persist of resilient souls capable of withstanding the creature's presence, clad in mysterious armor, and standing resolute against the encroaching darkness. These enigmatic figures refer to themselves as the Rebellion of Dark Fate. Could it be that these armored warriors are the guardians of humanity's dwindling flame? Their presence, veiled in myth and legend, may be the reason why the human race has not yet been extinguished. With unwavering determination, they stand as a last line of defense, shielding humanity from the malevolent forces that threaten to consume their world. The narrative unravels the mysteries surrounding the collapse of civilization, delving into the resilience of the human spirit and the emergence of unlikely heroes. It beckons us to ponder the unfathomable forces that exist beyond our comprehension, reminding
Imagine a world where everything was black and white. A whole new planet with no colors at all. I read a book once where this was the reality. There were just no colors. They didn't exist. This was because the species on the planet simply had no eyes. Imagine. No eyes. On this black and white planet with no eyes, images repeat. Again. And again. And again. And again. And again, look at the images, look at them, look at them, look at them. They are constantly forced into our brains until we forget what we were actually doing. This black and white planet I speak of is, of course, our very own planet Earth. Now you may be asking, what do you mean, black and white? Well, take a look at your phone. Take a look at everything around you. Are you really paying attention to the outside world? Isn't everything, or it might as well have, no color? For when things are colorful, we feel emotion. But when our emotions are numbed with our phones, there is no color. But there is hope to rid us of this ailment. There is hope to gain our sight back.
Introducing Old Wave. I put together some of my favorite 70s music videos and put them in as one song and used the captions to create its own story with the pictures complementing each other. I've decided to use the wave effect to show how more AI this video can get. The wave effect reminds me of how distorted things may look when you search up things on AI. and I thought it was a nice touch. When experiencing with AI, I decided to search up things that would be the opposite of the very picture. So, if there are some good kids just talking on a stoop, I wanted to make it look like it was out of a modern age sitcom TV show. Or if there was a grandma saying senior power, I wanted to make the evil version of her with middle fingers. I used some of the most famous music videos from the early 70s to show the music that came after these photos. It's also one of my favorite genres of music, and all of these music videos and songs that I chose are near and dear to my heart. There are times where I find the warped effect looking freaky, but I still find it cool. It really does remind me of how some AI pictures, I don't like to look at them because it looks human, but it's not. And that distorted look gives me the chills. A lot of the lyrics in these songs talk about surviving love and being attracted to another person no matter what. It really shows the 70s, the decade of love, being attracted to other people and sharing that love with others and not giving up. The 70s was about persevering, fighting, and being about love, not war. The effects of the Vietnam War bled into our culture, music, art, and lifestyles because people were focusing on such hatred going on over the seas that they needed to bring more love, more peace, and happiness.